Oh, look a don't to the break of dawn. Don't to the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Oh, me. Still the baddest ain't a damn thing changed. Yup. Love Hip Hop Miami. Let's just get straight into it. So we have the BAPS tour. They're on the radio talking to this girl. BAPS stands for Black American Princesses. I done told y'all that's not for y'all. Y'all are American and y'all are black. But princesses, y'all heifers are not. But keep dreaming. So we got Chameleon and we got Sukiana. They up in the radio station. Hood Brat was wherever she was. And, they were talking and, Sukiana brought up a good point of how it is much harder in the industry for darker skinned black women or brown skinned black women. She was like, they only want to promote, only want to deal with, only want to put money behind white artists or Latina artists or real light skinned artists, black artists or light skinned in any other race, basically. And, she was just like, it's so irritating, it's really hard, and I have to do a lot more stuff to get myself out there, and, which is all true. All true. Chameleon went on to say, because Chameleon's a little lighter than Sukiana and Hood Brat, who is the darkest of the three. She had, said that, I'm a little slightly lighter, but, I don't have no real big butt, and I have a gap. And so, dudes, will look over me or put me in a, certain category as well, which is also true. And then here comes the little dinosaur, Miami Tip. And here she comes, and she was just like, I've always trying to prove that I'm black enough and stuff and everything, with dealing with people and y'all to the yada. But Tip is half black. So whatever. I just get tired of that same old story of when is it? I'm tired of the story of it's always a thing about the light skinned girls getting picked on by the dark skinned girls, and it's never talked about how a lot of times it's the reverse. But everybody just want to talk about, it's just it just plays into the whole closer that you are to white, the more privileges that you do have in this world. Not saying everybody don't go through stuff, and when you're a person of color, you're going to go through stuff, period, whether you're light, dark, whatever, and stuff. But, I'm just like, a Tip, I guess it only annoyed me because I'm like, Tip, why are you there? Did they drop Alvin as their manager already and picked you up? Alvin, he booked them in a Gunsmoke redneck function. He did, but they had fun at the end of the day, and he came through. I feel like Miami Tip, she gives me scammer tease. There's something about Miami Tip, although I do like Miami Tip, there's something about Tip I don't like. I feel like she's messy. I feel like she look like she'll take their money behind the scenes, low key. I don't know. I could be wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong. But that's what she gives me. Them girls can't count, Tip. You can count because you used to be a stripper, and you know how much money that was laid down, on that stage. So I don't know. It's just something about Tip that I don't really trust with my girls. Now they're my girls. They call themselves BAPS, so I guess I will. But I'm about to come up with another name for BAPS. Black American Princesses ain't it. Black American Prostitute. No. That would be horrible to say. No. Don't say that, y'all. Stop. I don't know. But y'all come in the comment section. Black American what? To describe Hood Brat, Sukiana, and Chameleon. Black American. What was I reading somewhere? Somebody told me something about they won't play Chameleon's music or something because allegedly she was born male. Who put that out? That's just what I heard like a few days ago. Who told me that? I think my friend told me that's what they said. I'm like, well, that's not true. I don't know. People just say anything. I don't know. But anyway, if it was, then fine. But it's not true. So it's like, what? What? Anyway, let me get on with the review. Okay. So we see Amada. I think Amada's at home, and her mom comes in there with the puppy. The puppy been shitting everywhere, shitting all up the walls, shitting all up in the bathroom, shitting all up in the mama's room, just shitting all in the kitchen, just shitting everywhere except for where it's supposed to go. So this is the puppy that MJ bought Amada that she didn't even ask for. He was just like, since we not gonna have an actual baby, here go a fur baby. I mean, Amada, I don't know why you didn't kick the dog out when you put MJ ass out. You didn't ask for that dog, but I get it. It's a puppy. She already got attached. Nah. I would have put the dog out. Gave the dog, because MJ, he needed something to remind him of me, and he needed a companion. So take your dog back, because I'm through. He needed somebody to cuddle up to, and I'm cuddled out. So here goes the dog. I didn't want that dog anyway. Is it wrong to say? I don't know. I'm tired. I might say anything. Okay. Let's see. Amada was just like, the house feels so lonely without MJ there. Child, you didn't get that house built or move into that house if it was already built. You didn't move into that house with MJ in mind. So, I mean, the house was going to be lonely regardless, right? But MJ ended up coming into your life, and, he ended up mowing the grass and, rubbing your feet when you get in, and, painting his toenails and, writing some songs and stuff, doing everything but get a job, Okay, Mom was just like, child, get over it, basically. Let me see. So we cut to Trick Daddy being mad. Trick Daddy was mad. Child, Trick Daddy was mad as hell. Child, he talking about he was mad because Love and Hip Hop showed his mugshot on TV. I mean, I understand why he's mad, but why are we shocked? Unless Love and Hip Hop told him that they wouldn't do it, and so that's the only thing that I can think of as to why he would be mad. But other than that, why are we mad again? Trick Daddy. I mean, Love Hip Hop is shady. I mean, he didn't know. Maybe he was embarrassed by how he looked in the mug shop. But that's how you look, Trick Daddy. Get over it. I don't know. People's cussing cameras out. He say this is his last season, and he doing Love Hip Hop no more. And then later on, we end up seeing Trick Daddy in the Bahamas with Trina Joy and Bobby Lights. So and then Trina was just like, y'all was dead wrong for showing his mug shot. Da 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 da. I'm like, okay, Trina and Trick Daddy, this y'all last shot. Don't be stupid now. Don't piss off Love and Hip Hop the way Jocelyn Hernandez did. They would have your ass kicked on out and you can't find no more jobs. And look what happened. She had to end up coming right on back to the place that made her. So, you might want to humble yourself. I mean, we love y'all. Y'all are legendary, but we not going to sit up and act like people been buying y'all albums and y'all songs. We not going to do that. We not. So, he's upset, which I do get. I do. I don't know. We don't know all the stuff behind the scenes. I might be on Trick Daddy's side, but we don't know behind the scenes if they promised Trick Daddy they would not show his mugshot, and they did it anyway. Now, if they did that, then I'm completely here for Trick Daddy and kick their ass. But if not, then I mean, why are we shocked? But they don't show many people's mug shot, ain't they? It's Love and Hip Hop. Okay. So Hood Brat, we see her rapping child in the studio doing her thing. Hood Brat is very talented. She is. Okay, so Amada wanted to have a spa day, child. And so she had a spa day with JoJo and, of course, Shay. Now, it's super awkward for Amada to talk about MJ to JoJo and his sister Shay. I mean, what do you say? Of course, she's going to take up for her brother, even though y'all are sisters, until you piss me off. And then you right back to being called everything else. So, Amada was just like, I just wanted some time. I just wanted some time alone, I don't know, I don't know where he is. She was just like, okay. So she was like, how are you going to let a girl from 10 years ago dictate your relationship now? How are you going to allow somebody from his past to come into your relationship and ruin it? And Amanda was just like, it was already ruined. And all the things that the girl told me, all the things, it was in my reality, it was in my life, And, Shay, she didn't have nothing to say. She couldn't say nothing. She was shook. Amada was not backing down from her at all. Shay and Amada ended up getting into it. Amada was just like, child, I'm so sick of people in general. I'm so sick of people telling me what I should do with my relationship and all the, just telling me what to do and kicking me around. I'm tired. It's my relationship. Child, Shay ended up getting up. She didn't swing at Amada like she thought she was going to do. And then she ended up walking out. And JoJo was just like, yo, she was like, that girl, was telling you some facts. Like, it is what it is. So then all of a sudden, child, we hear a knock on the door. And it's MJ coming in with a huge bouquet of flowers and something else in his hand. I said, what in the world, child? That MJ know he crazy. I was just like, so he just heard all that arguing. Was he standing outside the door? Was that something that him and Shay set up? I don't know, but he came in. He said that I just love you so much, and same stuff he was saying. He was like, I can't stop thinking about you. I ain't gonna never let you go, Amada. Hey, Amada. Amada. I don't know, Amada. I don't like that kind of talk. But she was just like, just give me some time. I need some time. I don't know. How y'all feel about MJ and Amada? Do y'all think he really loved her? Do y'all think that he was using her? What y'all think? Okay. And, one thing that was interesting to me was during that argument between Shay and Amada, Shay was just like, my brother gave up everything to help you, to help your career. Amada was just like, child, did I ask him to do that? And furthermore, the years before he met Amada, what the hell was he doing all them years? So it's just like, Shay, it's not a good argument. Stop it. You lost. Okay. I'm just sitting here looking the whole time. I'm trying to figure out what Bobby did to his face. Those cheekbones, those lips. Bobby was handsome. I don't know why Bobby wanted to look like Maleficent. I really don't know. With them pointy ass cheekbones. The ridiculous lips. I was just like, Bobby, what is going on? You already got the goods. Why do you want to look like Kylie Jenner? Child. Anyway. So, let me see. So, they wanted to... Bobby and Joy was trying to convince Trina to go to the Bahamas. The Bahamas is where Trina's mother grew up. Y'all know Trina's mother passed away. And, they had her ashes and stuff. And they wanted to go to the Bahamas. Trina did not want to go, but, a lot of her peoples are there. Her uncles and cousins and stuff. But they convinced Trina to go to the Bahamas. Bobby, was having fun and trying to make Trina smile and stuff and enjoy themselves. They had a family luncheon, a dinner with all the cousins and uncles and aunts and stuff. And she told them that she wanted them to come to just like a memorial service, celebration of life situation. And they said, "Oh, okay, we'll do that." We found out that Trina's stepdad, which is who she called her father, the one who raised her, he got robbed and shot, and that really hit her as well. So Trina's been through a lot in her life, and that shaped it and molded the person that she is, and she is indeed the baddest bitch. Absolutely. Absolutely. I read her just like I read the rest of them. But I do got respect for Trina for sure. Okay. So the last scene, let's talk about everything. I think so. The last scene was Hood Brat and her man Kenny. So Kenny, good old Kenny. We like Kenny. Hood Brat been with Kenny for a while. So we see Kenny coming up to the steps and Hood Brat's in there. And Hood Brat was just like, "So you got something to tell me?" Kenny was like, "What, baby?" She was like, "So when were you going to tell me that you're married?" Child, he was taking off her shoes. I guess he was about to rub her feet. Child, he looked square at her and said, "I didn't think there was nothing I had to tell you." Ooh. 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 That scared me. Now, Hood Brat, I'm a little disappointed in you, because the same way you was ready to beat the dog shit out of Nikki Naturals, you should have been that same way towards your man. This just Nikki Naturals, child. It's just some old girl, some crazy girl. This is your man, who you were with, who you love, who you were intimate with, who had your heart, and he gonna tell you some mess like that he didn't feel like he needed to tell you he was married. Child, fine. They ended up walking out. He ended up following behind her. He could tell he's disappointed. He was like, "Dang, my baby on the show, she about to blow up. This was my ticket out." She was just like, "I don't want to talk to you," and yada yada yada. Hopefully she don't get back with him, because to not tell somebody something that serious is just that's a little extreme. That's too much. I swear, just when you think you got a good one. I saw no signs of Kenny being anything but a decent dude. So you just really don't know people, child. I tell you. That was crazy. What would y'all do if somebody told y'all that you found out they was married and they said they ain't feel like they needed to tell you? Ooh. Oh, Lord. I get to shaking just think about it. With that said, Mr. Chalaki, I think it's 2 more episodes of this season, and then that's a wrap, child. I think they already filmed the reunion, I think. Okay, so anyway. With this said, Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at It's Kingsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At It's Kingsworld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.